Morning, Zach.
Good morning.
Morning. Congratulations. Last year you won the champion jockey title. How do you feel?
Yeah, thank you. It was a great achievement. It was something that I've worked very hard for in the time that I've been here in Hong Kong. And, it feels great. Not many people have been able to do it, and especially people from Australia. So it's a great honour, and it's something that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life.
You were recently injured during the off-season. Have you fully recovered yet?
I have, yeah. Unfortunately, when I was in Japan, I ended up fracturing my heel, but I've given that enough time in the off-season now to recover, and it feels really good. So, I feel very fit and I feel ready. It's no excuse. I'm going to be 100% right for the start of the season, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it.
Will you keep working with Jason Cortes?
Yeah, I will. He's a vital part of my team, and I think since I've been working with him, I've just got that little bit extra out of my riding that I needed to be able to elevate myself to the top of the standings. So he's going to stay with me, and we'll keep working hard, and hopefully I can stay where I am.
For an athlete, it's equally important, for example, physical strength and also their mental strength. How do you adjust mentally when you face any difficulties during the competition or training?
Hong Kong's a very difficult place because if things are going wrong, the media is very quick to get on your back, and owners can quite often jump off you quite quickly. The stewards keep a close eye on the way things are going, and they can easily suspend you and things like that. But I'm very lucky. I don't worry about things too much, so it doesn't matter what they say or what they do. I just get on with it, and just keep doing my job, and just keep turning up. Like I said, I believe in myself, and I know if I get on the right horses, I can ride winners. So at the end of the day, that's what I've got to do.
I know that you were one of the top jockeys in Australia and won a lot of races, but why do you choose Hong Kong to continue your career?
Well, I'd seen that every jockey from Australia had gone overseas, and when they'd come back to Australia, they'd been a much better jockey, and I was at the stage of my career where I wanted to improve myself and elevate myself to the next level. So, Hong Kong's the most competitive racing environment in the world, and I wanted to go and test myself out here and learn as much as I could and then go back to Australia. That was the plan. I was only here for 6 months, but I liked Hong Kong so much. I liked the racing, the lifestyle, the people, the food, so, I decided to stay. And thankfully I have, because I've carved out a great career here, and it has been really, really good for me.
So you have been living in Hong Kong for several years. What do you think about the differences between living in Australia and also Hong Kong?
Well, Australia's more relaxed, especially where I come from in Sydney. We've got beautiful beaches, and you can just relax a little bit more. Whereas Hong Kong, it's very full on. It's a very fast city. It's very small. There's always something happening, and there's lots to do here. The owners always want to catch up for lunch and dinner and things like that.
Yes.
So, I'm quite busy here, even though we only race 2 days a week.
You have raced in Australia, Japan, and also Hong Kong. Is it Hong Kong is the most competitive?
I think so. I think because of the racing style, we race very tight here, and also the handicapping system. There's not much between the horses, and the handicapper weights the horses accordingly. So, they try and get every horse theoretically to be able to go over the line at the same time. Obviously, that doesn't happen, but that's the idea. So, it comes down to the best ride on the day. A lot of the time, that wins the races. So, you really need to be on top of your game.
Besides training on the course, how do you keep yourself in a top position?
Well, I have to do a lot of exercise. I have to make sure that I get enough sleep. I'm just well rested. I've got a nice routine, and the routine's obviously working for me, so I stick to that. I have my downtime where I go and play golf. I get to relax a little bit. I get to go for dinner and things like that. My competitive time when I'm at the races and I've really got to focus.
Yes.
I do my work here in the morning, track work. I do my private training as well. So I've got a good balance in my life, and I think that's very important.
How about your diet?
Oh, my diet, yeah, you don't want to be on my diet. I don't get to eat a lot, so it's basically just fruit, salads, vegetables, a little bit of fish, a little bit of chicken, some steak every now and then, brown rice, and that's probably about it, so it's very boring.
So are you confident in defending the next champion title in the new season?
Yeah, well, I'd like to think so. I've got a good support from a few stables now, and you need that support, but I need my stables to do well this season, and if they do well, then I'll do well, so hopefully that's the case.
Thank you very much, Zach.
No problem.
Yeah, hope to see you next year.
No problem.
Thank you. Okay.